walking through a field just before nightfall captured something unsettling in the distance. At first, everything seemed normal, until his camera picked up what appeared to be a figure dressed entirely in white, moving in a disturbingly unnatural way across the field. The way it glided forward didn't match the motion of a normal person walking. The figure never drew closer, yet it never truly turned away either. Some believe it could be the image of a ghostly apparition, while others suggest it might be someone in costume. But the strange, distorted movement makes it nearly impossible to explain. In another unsettling recording, a woman is seen walking toward a room after hearing strange noises inside. She paused at the doorway, peering in cautiously before stepping forward. That's when something terrifying happened. Out of nowhere, her hair was yanked violently backwards, as if pulled by invisible hands. The force was so strong her body jerked instantly. The video cuts off right after, leaving many wondering, was she really attacked by a supernatural presence? A grieving visitor shared footage taken after a heartbreaking visit to their late mother's grave. They explained that while kneeling at her tomb, they quietly asked for a sign that she was still with them.
Blue ones were not spinning at all. Mom, are you with me? Spin fast. The blue ones were not moving at all. At all. It's not a windy day. It's not a windy day. Look at the branches.
Almost instantly, small paper windmills placed on a nearby grave began to spin wildly on their own. The eerie part, there was no wind at all. In fact, in the video, you can clearly see that nothing else around them moves. The timing, occurring right after their plea, makes the moment even more powerful. Some believe it was a direct response from their mother beyond the grave, while others dismiss it as coincidence. Nonetheless, the moment is quite emotional. A man known as a ghost hunter ventured into a forest late at night. Armed only with a flashlight and his camera, he carefully made his way along the dark trail. At first, everything appeared normal. The only sounds came from the insects of the night. But that calmness didn't last long. His camera soon captured something terrifying in the distance. Take a look. Perched on a tree branch was a chilling figure dressed in tattered white clothing, its long hair hanging down to cover its face. Many believed this was no ordinary person, but an actual ghost. Overcome with fear, the man began trembling, stumbling backwards, before finally deciding to abandon the forest immediately. A TikTok user named ForeverFlow shared a terrifying story from the hotel where he once worked. During one late-night shift, he and his co-workers were monitoring the security cameras when something unusual caught their eye.
Really weird. It's like she acting like she's running from something or hiding from something, but there's literally nobody else in front. Like she tweaking.
Yeah, it is weird.
And the elevator door's not even closing. Watch. That's just the housekeeper down there. Right there. Right there.
I don't know what that
This
was.
is crazy. How do y'all explain that? Somebody explain that to me.
On the screen, a young woman could be seen sprinting down the hallway, frantically pressing the elevator button as if she were desperately trying to escape. Yet, for some reason, the elevator doors refused to shut. At first, the staff brushed it off, but when they reviewed the footage again the following day, the situation grew far more chilling. The cameras appeared to reveal a dark, shadowy figure trailing closely behind the woman. And that wasn't the only disturbing moment. Later, in the hotel lobby, the footage captured a rock that had been resting on a table, suddenly sliding off and hitting the floor with great force, as though thrown. Another mysterious piece of footage shows something unusual moving across the water's surface. From a distance, the shape doesn't resemble any known fish or sea creature. It seems to have wings, a distorted body, and leaps in and out of the water in a way that defies explanation. Some speculate it could be a mermaid, while others believe it may be an unknown aquatic cryptid, never documented before. But what do you think? Was it simply a natural phenomenon, or evidence of something much stranger lurking beneath the waves? This footage comes from the CCTV of a bar and restaurant, housed inside a building that dates back to the early 1900s. According to the staff, unsettling events have occurred here many times before. Strange noises echoing through empty rooms, the unnerving sensation of being watched, and objects shifting without reason. But on this particular night, the disturbances were finally captured on camera. As the security feed continues, a glass suddenly begins to slide forward before tumbling from the shelf. Only moments later, picture frames fall one after another, almost as if pushed by an unseen force. The employee who released the video insists this wasn't the first time unusual things happened here, but it was the first time they had undeniable proof caught on tape. On August 7th, at around 9:52 p.m., a man inside his home noticed something unusual. Out of nowhere, his two dogs began barking uncontrollably. Normally, they only reacted this way if someone unfamiliar was nearby. Curious and uneasy, he checked the security cameras to find out what had startled them. At first glance, the footage showed a strange shape slithering across the floor, resembling a snake. But when he looked more closely, the form seemed to resemble a dog instead. The chilling part? It wasn't his dog. All the while, his own pets barked louder and louder, as if desperately warning him that something, or someone, had entered the home that shouldn't have been there. A group of students were hanging out after class when they decided to snap a quick group photo. Nothing unusual, just friends smiling for the camera. But later, one student noticed something chilling when he reviewed the picture on his phone. Behind one of the students, a strange face can be seen peering out. The unsettling figure had long dark hair, but no one remembered anyone being there when the photo was taken. The face doesn't match anyone in the group, and supposedly, no one else was around at the time. At a construction site, a group of workers were taking a break inside the building. They were just relaxing, chatting, and joking around. One of them casually pulled out his phone to record the moment. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary, until he turned his camera toward the window. For only a moment, a pale, blurry face appeared, staring in from outside. The figure seemed to be watching them from beyond the glass. The men insist that no one else was around, and the entire site had been closed off. They claim the mysterious face vanished the second they noticed it. A woman decided to explore an abandoned building, one that locals claim is haunted. She was filming her walkthrough, documenting the eerie atmosphere and strange sounds within. Everything seemed calm until the unexpected happened. From the top corner of the wall, a shadowy figure suddenly peeked out, as if emerging from the structure itself. The eerie shape lingered just long enough to be caught on camera before disappearing back into the wall. Late one night, a man was walking alone along a silent street. The road was empty, the air still, and the only sound was the crunch of his footsteps. But then, something unusual caught his eye. In the distance, a strange figure sat motionless in the middle of the road. It didn't move. It didn't seem human. Just a dark, unsettling shape crouched in the shadows. The man froze, unsure whether to continue or turn back. But when he looked again, the figure had vanished. In England, a paranormal team known as Amy's Crypt set out to investigate an abandoned nunnery, a place long rumored to be cursed. Legends claim the spirits of nuns still wander its decaying halls.
There is wax. There's also like a marking here, cross.
Yeah, it's definitely candle wax.
I thought I heard a voice then. Like someone.
Yeah, either a woman or a child going, eh. I thought I heard that too.
You hear that? Hear movement.
Bad!
Bad. Well,
I don't know if you just got shit on. Did something happen up here that you're not happy with? Something bad? There is something moving in there. Could be an animal.
I feel like with all that it likely is an animal. Would you call this a mezzanine?
Yeah, maybe.
So we're on the mezzanine. I guess there would have been people singing up here, right? Part of the sermons, people sitting up here. There's a good view of the chapel from up here.
Yeah, this is the best view.
I just heard like a high-pitched noise, like a door swinging on a hinge. Did you hear that?
It sounded, I want to say maybe electronic though. I'm not sure.
I don't know what that was.
At first, they captured loud tapping sounds, followed by an eerie squealing noise.
That's coming from Danny. Okay. There is, you know,
Are you talking about cells?
down. Got another image. It looks like, I don't know what this is. Holes in a white surface, but I'm not sure what it could be. Oh, my chair just moved.
I heard that. That was loud. Did you move his
I
chair?
feel like my chair just moved. I do see what looks like a railroad, so I don't know if it's necessarily the cloisters, but it's a long tunnel.
Is that what you're trying to show us, the cloister?
Leave it.
I'm hearing a noise. Please don't be a bird. It seems to be coming from up here.
It really is.
Yeah.
The strange movements and noises persisted as they moved deeper into the church.
Can the father speak? After continuing for some time and debriefing one another on what had just occurred, we got ready to move location when we heard an eerie sound echo through the chapel.
Oh, good.
Rolling my audio again.
Rolling my video again.
Okay, rolling again.
I just heard music while we were talking.
I heard a woman like,
What's that?
pink light, maybe you can trigger that as well. Maybe you can talk through this device to me as well. You're very quiet, on this at least.
People.
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 Okay.
During a spirit communication session, they recorded loud bangs, and their ghost device suddenly triggered.
The REM pod's gone very quiet now. Can you tell me what colour light you could see when you were making that device down there buzz before? Thank you for that. Can you tell me the colour? Maybe you'd like to talk to a man. The tripwire light up, but the REM pod went off just as I said that. And did you hear a tap as well?
I actually thought it was a man's voice. To me, it sounded like a man's voice or grunt or something. But yes, I heard it.
See, I perceive that as a tap or like a knock. We'd love to talk to any man that is here. I mean, perhaps it's my own noise, but it was like a...
Here, I thought I'd heard a voice as I was moving, so I insert a replay, but I unfortunately cannot really hear anything distinct in the audio. However, shortly after this, our audio did pick up on something that sounds very much like the voice of a woman. Can you hear anything?
So I'm not sure if it's...
Later, they captured an unknown voice after a series of knocks echoed through the building.
Hey.
Thanks for tapping the wall.
Sorry, woman.
Can you do that again?
Jumper.
Can you tell me about your religion?
Another moment was caught as she sat alone in one of the rooms. Movement, unexplained and unsettling, unfolding around her. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please subscribe to Shivers and ring the notification bell beside it to get notified of future creepy videos. I will really appreciate that, and I'll see you next time.